Today, we're cracking up on a firearm that might be one of the best kept secrets out there, or it could be completely overhyped, all right? We gonna find out today when we unbox the Canik TTI Combat, all right? It's it's a lot of hype around the gun, from Taran Tactical Line. It is an upgraded Canik with a lot of different stuff on it. Competition, performance gun at a good price. That's kind of saying that Canik is moving on up. But we gonna see. We gonna check it out, and then we gonna take it to the range. All right, let's open it up.
Everybody ready? Let's do it.
All right, let's see what's inside the box. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
All right, looks nice. All right, so we got our manuals and whatnot. Canik family towel. Owner's manual, disassembly. Canik toolbox content. Yeah. All good stuff. What is that? MO3. That's the user's manual for the dot. Let's put that to the side. All right. Got the gun here. That looks nice. We'll take all that off before we start doing our review. Feels nice. Got one magazine and another one here. And the little thing with the little tools inside. We'll look at that later. Plates, plastic plates feel like. A couple of back straps. This is the red dot. Let's look at that real quick. That's the dot. Almost dropped my camera. Nice big face. We'll check it out. All right. Yeah, so that's pretty nice. You got a lot of that's one thing about Canik. They will keep nice stuff in there. Give you a lot of stuff. 3 back plates. That's one of them. One on the gun. What is this? Another plastic. Well, it may be plastic-ish. All right. So we got another row. Let's check that out. Let's see what we got here. We got a lock, a little thing that make you easy to put everything in. A gold-ish coin. You can look at both sides of that. TTI Combat. Oh, that's those springs in there. I'm gonna pull that out. Got some little tools in here to work with when we put that dot on. A couple of cleaning tools. And you got that stuff in there pretty tight. All right. And looks like we have a holster here. And I haven't really known for the holster, but that one actually feels pretty freaking decent. Yeah. Got some little material on there. So yeah, that's what we got. Got a holster. Gotta keep my camera straight. Holster. Cleaning supplies. Tools. Mag loader. Spring. Red dot. A couple of back plates, tools and everything they have in there. Some little plates, magazine. Yeah, the Titan TTI Combat. Let's talk about this thing, folks. So we checked it out. First thing first, let's verify that this thing is clear. So let's drop our mag and let's open it up, and there we go. Yep, just as clear as that. All right. let's talk about it. All right, so first impression, it is a big gun. We'll get into the specs later. It's big, but it's not heavy for its size. I would have expected it to be a little heavy, but I like heavy guns, so I will talk about that. Feels okay. Balance in hand. Take that magazine back out. Texture, that's pretty solid. Grip time, yeah, that is pretty solid. Mildly aggressive. You should be able to. It's a big grip, but you should be able to, if you can get your hands on it, especially if you got big hands, you will love this. Smaller hands, I'm not sure what size back plate that is, but yeah, but the grip, you should be able to maintain your grip if you can get everything on there. The texture feels nice. The coloring looks pretty good. Look like they get a pretty good job with the color and everything. Let's see, yeah, that little coating. Overall feel, build quality, it feels nice. I guess just the lightness, I don't want to say it's gonna make it feel cheaper, but yeah, I would have liked it to be a little heavier, but that's just me. I like heavy guns. All right, so we can go over a couple of specs. It is 9mm. Barrel length is 4.74, so not quite 5 of them. Capacity, 218 round magazines. I would have loved. Well, let me check the other magazine out. Yeah, it says 218 round, but I think it's 118 and one. Well, no, 218 with a 3. I didn't get my 2 magazines. Yep, well, 3 inches, so 18 and 21. 18 and 21. All right, so if you're interested, height 5.87, width 1.41 it is with a rod. Length overall 7.85, a little less than 30 ounces. I say it's not very heavy. Some people may like that. I like it a little heavier. Trigger, so you got a flat face trigger with the safety. Good Lord, my brain just just blinked it for a minute. So yeah, those are the specs on it. So yeah, those specs, shootability may be good. I'm not sure how many people will want to carry this. It is a pretty big gun. Yeah, not sure if I'll try to carry it. We'll see. But yeah, but I think it's mostly maybe, I guess if you're doing competition, you just want to get out there in the range and shoot something really nice. It's a good gun to do that with. All right, so let's take a look at this thing. Like we said, 4.7-inch barrel. Everything looks bad. You can kind of see the barrel, what it looks like. It's not threaded or anything like that. So we do have the compensator on front. So we'll see how that works out when we actually get it to the range. Slides, you do have the serrations, and they are pretty deep. So I don't think it's a problem getting a good grip on it, front or back. Yeah, so yeah, those serrations are pretty good. Got a couple of little cuts in the side and up top of port, so you can see both sides. So it's 2 on the side, 2 up top, 1 long one, 1 short one. So that is it's not bad at all. All right, so it is cut for an optic, and got the you already saw we got the plates, and it comes with the mechanic optic. So we usually say we usually try to put 200, 250 in there, but having that optic just makes it I want to get it out there. Sights, you got a blacked out rear sight with serrations on it, and the fiber optic front. Let you guys get a look at that. I'll put a picture up of that so you can get a good idea of that sight picture. It's not bad. I told you I like it when it's different. It's not like 3 white dots or the same front and back. So that little different optic picture just kind of, I like that. Yeah, not suppressor, just regular size sight. So we'll see what it looks like when we get that dot on there. The frame, pretty solid build. Feels solid. And like I said, this texture is I want to say mildly aggressive, because you're gonna you go into, and I guess it's so thick that they wanted to make sure you would be able to get a good grip on there. So I don't think you should have a problem maintaining your grip. They do have the little things down the side, the little grip texture for your thumbs. You can kind of get it right on there and hold it on. We'll see. Everything looks nice. Got little serrations on the front of the mag well. You do have a little spot here for your light. Three slots in there, so that's good. Beaver tail, nice pronounced. You can kind of get a nice little grip. You can get it all up in there pretty good. I want to talk about the rail, the controls. The mag release seems pretty good. Got your slide stop, and even though it's a big gun, you still get your hand on there pretty good. It's a pretty wide slide stop, so you can get your hand in there pretty easy and knock that on out the box. All right, so it does look like and I didn't check, the mag release is ambi, so you should be able to get it on both sides. You got the slide stop is also ambi, and yeah, we're not gonna take it apart yet, but yeah, you got the little takedown lever there. Grip, like I said, that grip is, yeah, that's pretty. And you can get, like I said, you got two other base plates, so I don't have to mess around. I'll shoot it with this one first, and then we'll see if it doesn't feel right. But you can see I got plenty of room to get both hands on the gun, and yeah, comfortably. So yeah, that grip feels right. Not a bad feeling grip. Not an awkward angle or anything. So the grip is not nice. I already said I got two magazines, 18 and 21. Yeah, so everything looks I guess this looks like it does have a little thing there, loaded chamber indicator. Yeah, so that is it. We'll talk about the trigger in a second. So that second is up. All right, so let's talk about this trigger. Like I said, it is a flat face trigger with a safety on it. It got serrations across the front, but let's check it out. Let's see what it look like. So that is, and there is little, people always love the Canik triggers, but right there I get a little, you see, a little resistance, and then, but it's that much, so it's resistance, and then you got a little move to the, I don't know how much resistance that is, but then just move to the wall, hit it, click. Not a lot of movement in there. That is good. Yep, but I would, yeah, it is a little stoppage right there, and then a little to your wall. All right. And we'll check it out. You know, people love the triggers on the Canik. I have a SFX and a SF, so I love them. So yeah, we'll keep doing it. Like I said, it is a nice defined wall. It is a clean break. Reset is short. It's tactile, but there is a little push there. You probably wouldn't even notice if you weren't just sitting here going real slow with it. But yeah, that's there. So like I said, with the ergonomics, it is a nice grip. I can get a nice clean grip. It's actually with either hand, nice clean grip. You can manipulate it with both, whether you're left-handed or you can, like I said, you can really feel that with that left hand. Trigger reach, not a problem. Getting to the trigger. One-hand manipulation was good. Natural point of aim just seems, yeah, it's not bad at all. We showed you guys that sight picture. We'll let you get a look at it again. Slide manipulation, not a problem at all. So ergonomically, this thing feels nice, looks nice. Everything is great. Like I said, I'm still not sure about concealed carry, but if you want a competition gun or just gun that just hopefully shoots great, this might be a good option. Like I said, we don't make recommendations based on the unboxing. We make recommendations based on the range. So yeah, this gun kind of reminds me maybe at first, just based on the size, I wanted to say the X5 Legion, kind of based on the size, but with the weight, maybe more like a Q5 match. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But it is a big gun. It is a full size gun, and yeah, it's just it's nice. But yeah, if you conceal carry, if you got if you're a smaller person trying to conceal this, or I personally, just based on the size, wouldn't recommend it. But you do what you do.
Good goobly goo, you gonna make it do what it do?
All right, so like I said, concealed carry, not sure. Duty gun, you may be able to use it for a duty gun. You could definitely use it for home defense. Range toy, definitely. Competition, in backpack gun, keep it on your nightstand, truck gun, all of that stuff would be good. It's just the only thing I'm not sure I would recommend it for is concealed carry. But hey, I think I may try it once or twice. All right, so pros and cons. Pros, the great texture. I like that texture, that grip. You should be able to keep for a bigger gun, keep your hand on there. I always love the fact that it's optics ready. I love the fact that it came with the optic. I guess you can. That's optional. You can or you can't. So 18 and 21 is good. I guess a con would be it was 2 magazines instead of 3. I always like to have more magazines. Another pro I said with the sights being different with the blacked out rear and the fiber optic front, having the optic in maybe would have preferred suppressive sight heights, but we're not gonna sit here and argue about that. Compensator is nice. I haven't even looked to see how to take it off yet, but yeah, that's good. The trigger, like I said, we'll compare it to other triggers. The only thing I don't like about the trigger is just that little. Feel a little something right there before I get to the, and they could just need to break it in. We'll see. It's a nice size. I like bigger guns. The weight is right at 30 ounces. It's a little light, but we'll see what it feels like. But it's a little light. We'll see what it feels like when we get out to the range. Like I said, I like heavier guns, so that may be a con for me. It may be a pro for you. We'll see. Yep. So we'll see. Let's see. Caniks are known for having a good trigger, so we'll see when we get out there. But everything else is ergonomically. I know I'm going to have fun getting out there shooting it, as long as it shoots like it's supposed to. And it does have a little indicator on the back you can see for ready to shoot. Now it is gone, so you can see that. All right, so if you're a newer shooter wanting something easy to carry, this may not be your option. All right, so would I recommend it for beginners? You know what? Yeah, I would. Cause I like to shoot. Heavier, bigger guns. So bigger guns are always, but not for concealed carry. If you want to have a home defense gun, I think that would be a great option. So yeah, looking at everything on paper, it sounds good. But remember, paper doesn't stop fights. The range gonna tell us what we need to know. All right. So talking about the range, like we say, first impressions are nice. But guns do not earn trust until rounds go down range. All right, so I'm gonna try to put at least 250 through it, and then we'll see if it lives up to the hype. If we're having a lot of fun, I may put more than that. I haven't decided whether. I usually try to put a couple of hundred through before I put the optic on, but like I said, having an optic, I've been messing around and put that thing on there tonight. First impressions are strong. I really like the gun. Like I said, the rounds down range are going to decide the reputation, but I do like it. I like the color. Actually, there was some issues when I got this one, but I guess when they got ready to ship it, they found some problems with it. I guess I don't know if it got scraped up or something. They offered me to get the smoke. That's the all black version, or they told me I could upgrade $50 and get the one with the because originally I got the one without the optic, just with the plate, because I like to get my own optic, but it came with it, so that's the deal we got. That's what we doing. So we're gonna take it out. We're gonna let the targets and the timer tell the truth. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Be ready for that video. All right, so like we say, and we always say when we do these things, initial impressions are strong. My initial impressions of this guns are I like it. I'm trying not to get too hyped up about a gun, taking it out the box. But yeah, we like it. But the initial impressions are strong, but the range tell the truth. So we're gonna catch you guys on the range, all right? All right, we'll catch you guys on the next one at the range.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.